Good afternoon, and I welcome you, students. You are with me in my session. Before I begin my session, there will be warm-up exercise and a mindful breathing technique.
Yes, sir.
Sit comfortably on the chair. Are you comfortable on the chair?
Good, sir.
All right. Relax every part of your body. Relax every part of your body. Relax. Relax yourself. Relax yourself. Relax yourself, students. Relax. Okay. I'm taking my glasses off, students. What will we do? We will do some simple exercises to activate our body. There is some tension, there is stress at different parts of the body. So you have the two hands. Can you see my fingers? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Close, open 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your wrist, that is the wrist with which you write. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Rotate it clockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my right. Now left hand wrist. Rotate it clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take this position. Arms up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back. Neck, you have neck. Release the tension from the neck. Rotate the neck left, right. Inhale, exhale, left, right, left, right, left. Neck down. Inhale up, exhale down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give a clockwise rotation to the neck 3 times and anti-clockwise 3 times. Half inhale, half exhale. 1, 2, 3. Release any tension in the neck. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2. Inhale half, exhale rest half. 3. Shoulder rotation. Elbows clockwise. Front to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. Join these elbows and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are back. Your feet, both your feet give clockwise rotation while you are sitting on the chair 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now sit comfortably on the chair. Relax. Your feet should be touching the ground. Feet should be touching the ground. We will inhale from the nose. Inhale deeply, deeply, as much as you can, and exhale from the mouth. We'll do 5 rounds of that. 5 rounds of that. Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me. Deep breathing.
Yes, sir.
Close your eyes. Start. When you inhale, your belly will come out like a balloon. When you exhale, you will compress the stomach inside. Next, round 2. Inhale, exhale. Exhale from the mouth, inhale from the nostrils. Deep inhale, exhale from the mouth. Round 4. Last round. Inhale as deeply as possible. Exhale. Rub your 2 hands. You can experience a heat energy in the hands. Do you experience heating? Your hands are becoming hot.
Yes, sir.
Then this is a healing energy, heat energy. Gentle massage your face, your eyes, your eyebrows, and your forehead with this healing energy. Massage your face, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your foreheads. Hold your hand and pay gratitude to the universe and the God for the beautiful life you have. And you say that I am very good. Repeat with me, I am very good. Speak out. Say loudly, I am very good. And I am confident that I will pass the exams. Repeat it. I have not listened to your sound. Repeat it. I am confident I will pass the exams. And gently open your eyes with smiles. Come back. Tell me, are you relaxed?
Yes, sir.
Now you have energy. You have improved your energy. Answer the question. You have improved your energy level.
Yes, sir.
Are you positive? Yes or no? Positive.
Yes, sir.
You can pass the exam. Yes or no? Yes, you can pass the exam. Say that I can pass the papers.
I can pass the papers.
Yes, positive. I begin your day with positive thinking. And everything is possible. Never say no to anything. You are important. You can do it. You are intelligent. You are good. And with that power, we are able to work and do a lot of things. Students, all right, now we are ready to begin the session. As you will see on the screen, something is very important. Something very, very important. Assertion and reason questions now. What do you mean by assertion and reason? We are going to explain in this session and answer the questions on that. That forms a very, very important question answer sessions. And also, you will find that this gives a very good revision of the course to us. Listen to me. Read the directions carefully. What are the directions, sir? Can you read it? Read it. What is written? Tell me. What is written? Read it, students. Read it loudly. Read what is written.
The questions consist of 2 statements, each printed as assertion and reason.
Okay, slowly,
While
slowly.
answering these questions, you're required to choose any of the following 4 responses.
Okay, what is the first choice? Read it first. What it says, if both assertion and reason are correct. Both assertion and reason are correct. What is an assertion? Assertion is a statement. Assertion is a statement. We have to first find out whether it is correct or not. And reason is also, he will write a statement in the question, which we will do just now. If both are correct,
and reason is the correct explanation for the assertion, then the answer will be A. Is it clear? Tell me. Note it down. Reason is the correct explanation for the assertion. Then what will be the answer? A. Second, if both assertion, reason are correct, assertion is correct, reason is correct, but reason is not the explanation for the assertion, then what will be the answer of the question? B part. Is it clear? Do you understand what we are saying, or you have any doubt? If assertion, reason are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion, what will be the answer? Then B. If assertion is correct, but reason is incorrect, then the answer will be C. If both assertion and reason are correct, or I will put it, if assertion is same thing, if in D choice, I am putting another choice. If assertion is wrong, if assertion is wrong and reason correct, then also I am saying there is a choice number D. Therefore, in assertion reason question, we will be given 4 choices. We have how many choices? Tell me. 4 choices. And we have to find out which is the correct answer. Do you have any doubt in these A, B, C, D now? Tell me.
Sir.
Is it clear?
Sir, can you repeat it again so that I'm sure?
I am saying in assertion and reason questions will be asked in all large number of papers nowadays. Any question paper you will give, even in all competition, it is becoming important. There will be 4 choices. One will be assertion. It will be a statement which I will show you just now. And the second will be the reason of that. If assertion is correct and reason is correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion, then what is the answer? B. If assertion and reason are correct and reason is correct explanation of the assertion, answer A. Assertion is correct but reason is wrong, answer C. If assertion and reason are incorrect, he is saying, answer D. Or if assertion is wrong and reason correct, then also answer D.
Okay.
You have noted down the choices. Let us see. I will start with the question, then we will understand. First, you note down everything what we are trying to say. If you have doubt, you can ask me.
So if they assert something and then the reason is
well,
wrong,
I will give you now we will help you by giving a question, then you will understand more. Question 1. This is from the chapter of solutions, which is in the course of the G as well as NEET. First assertion, he says molarity of a solution in liquid state changes with the temperature. This is an assertion. This is a statement. First, we have to find out whether it is correct or wrong. So if I know what is the molarity, what do you mean by molarity? You have studied molarity in the solution chapter. Tell me, did you study molarity? What is molarity? How do you express the concentration of the solution? Moles per liter. Moles of the solute per liter of the solution is known as molarity. We know the definition.
Yes, sir.
Moles of solute per liter of solution. That is the definition of molarity. In the books, you will see represented by M. How many moles of solute are present in a liter of a solution? That is the molarity of a solution. Is it dependent on temperature? He says assertion is molarity of a solution in liquid state changes with temperature. Is it correct or wrong? First, let me find out. Does the molarity depends on temperature? If I change the temperature, will the molarity of the solution change? Is it correct statement?
Yes, sir.
It is correct. Why? Because volume depends on the temperature. With change in temperature, volume will change. Second, The volume of solution changes with temperature. This is a reason. Now, is the reason correct? Is this reason correct?
I believe so.
No, you have to be 100% sure. You can't believe in the exam. There is nothing like this, that yes, everything is 100%. That's all. We should know. We have said molarities, moles of the solute per liter of the solution. Molarity depends on the temperature, because the volume will change with temperature. Volume of solution changes with temperature. This is correct. Is this the correct explanation for the assertion? Reason is the correct explanation. Is a reason correct explanation? No, sir. Why?
Yes, sir, it is correct. It is correct.
If reason correct explanation for the reason, for assertion, the answer is yes. Then what answer we are giving out of the 4 choices? What will be the answer of this? You have A, B, C, and D. We have shown you 4 choices. A, both assertion, reason correct, and reason correct explanation for assertion. Then what is the answer in the paper? What you have to write? Answer A. Got it? Is it clear, or any doubt is there? 4 choices are there: A, B, C, or D. What is the correct one? A. What answer I will write? A. Is it okay? Or you have doubt?
No, sir. It's okay.
Okay. Then next question is coming on the screen. Question number 2. If a liquid solute more volatile than solvent is added to the solvent, if a liquid solute more volatile than solvent is added to solvent, vapor pressure of solution may increase. First, tell me, is this statement assertion, is a statement correct or wrong? Is it correct
If
or
a
wrong?
liquid solute more volatile, it's correct.
It is correct, because what is the vapor pressure? Volatile liquids form their vapors, so they will form the vapors. The reason, in the presence of more volatile liquid solute, only the solute will form the vapors and solvent will not. Now the question is this the correct statement or wrong? What do you think? Is it correct or wrong? क्या ये सही है या गलत है students?
गलत reason.
Huh? Is it right or wrong?
The reason is wrong.
Reason is wrong. Okay, very good. Then what is our answer in the paper?
Incorrect.
Which choice is correct? A, B, C, D?
C.
C. Answer is C. Assertion correct, reason wrong. Our
Reason
answer
wrong.
is C. Okay, you will get 1 full mark for that. I hope you understand how to answer the question. You have energy now. You have energy. You are confident. Student, you can do it in the exam. Next question is coming. This is a revision of the solution chapter also for you. If one component of a solution obeys Raoult's law over a range of composition, the other component will not obey Henry's law in that range. If one component of a solution obeys Raoult's law over certain range of composition, the other component will not obey Henry's law in that range. You have studied in solution Raoult's law and Henry's law. Did you study Raoult's law and Henry's law in the solution chapter? We have studied Henry's law, the solubility of a gas in liquid, and Raoult's law, when you mix two volatile liquids, what happens? The vapor pressure is proportional to the mole fraction of each component. First, let me, whether assertion is correct or assertion is wrong, first identify that. Whether assertion is correct or wrong. Your time is running out. You have to say yes or no. Is assertion correct or wrong? Assertion is correct. Now come to the reason. Raoult's law is a special case of Henry's law. Is this correct statement? Whatever problems and difficulty you are facing, you will study more. I always say that study more students, because as you will study more, course will get revised and you will be able
Sure.
to do good in exams. There is not one exam in coming, which, let me tell you, there will be large number of papers which you will have to appear after 12th. So whatever you will learn, it will help you. Raoult's law is a special case of Henry law. That is also correct statement. Is that the reason for the assertion? The answer is no. No, this is not the correct reason for the assertion. Then what is my answer then from the four choices? Tell me. The four choices you have A, B, C, D. Both are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation, not correct explanation for the assertion. What answer we will give then? A, B, C, or D? What is the answer?
This will be A.
A,
Okay,
what is
no, this will be C.
C? Do you noted what are the four choices?
Yeah, C is when the assertion is correct and the reason is incorrect.
Here, both assertion and reason are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation for the assertion. Then what is the correct answer?
B.
B is the correct answer. Now you will write B. All right. Next question is coming. Question number 4. Question number 4. He says, azeotrope mixtures are formed only by non-ideal solutions. They may have boiling points either greater than both the components or less than both the components. So we have studied in solution what are azeotropes. Azeotropes. What are azeotropes? Important, very important question is asked in the papers. Whenever solutions are non-ideal, they can form azeotropes, which are constant boiling liquids, and they cannot be separated by fractional distillation. Therefore, this is a correct statement. Assertion is correct. Reason, the composition of the vapor is same as in the liquid phase of an azeotrope. That is also correct. Is this the correct explanation for the assertion? Now, next question. The answer is no. Then what is the answer? What answer you are giving? A, B, C, D. Which is the correct answer then? Which is the correct answer?
Which one?
Both are correct, but this is not the correct explanation for the assertion. What answer we have given?
B.
B. Answer is B. Next question is on the screen. When methyl alcohol is added to water, boiling point of water increases. First, find out whether this statement is correct or wrong. You have 1 minute to answer the question. 1 minute to answer the question. Is this statement right or wrong? What is the answer? Ethyl alcohol is added to water, boiling point will increase. Answer is not. This is wrong. When volatile solute is added to volatile solvent, elevation in boiling point is observed. Volatile solute. That is also wrong. Then what answer you will give for question number 5? What is the answer?
Wait, sir.
When assertion is wrong, which choice is there? You have A, B, C, D.
An assertion is wrong. It is D.
Answer will always be D. This will be the easiest to answer in the paper because there is only one. If assertion wrong, answer is D. So that will be the easiest question to answer. Next question is coming on the screen. When NaCl is added to water, a depression in freezing point is observed. We have studied in solution depression in freezing point, elevation in boiling point. We studied colligative properties. Is the assertion correct? First question. First find out, is this assertion correct statement? NaCl, what happens when a non-volatile solute is added to a solvent? There is a depression in freezing point. That statement is correct. This is correct. The lowering of vapor pressure causes depression in freezing point. Lowering of vapor pressure causes depression in freezing point because the vapor pressure decreases. Therefore, there is a lowering in the depression in the freezing point. That statement is also correct. Is the correct? Is the reason correct explanation for the assertion? Tell me. Is the reason correct explanation for the assertion?
When the solution separates from the... Yes, sir.
Yes. Then what answer you will give in the exam? Out of the A, B, C, D, which is the correct answer?
A, sir.
A is the correct answer. Very good. Very good. That is correct answer. Next question is on the screen. When a solution is separated from a solvent by semi-permeable, the solvent molecule pass through it from pure solvent side to the solution side. Is the statement correct? You have studied osmosis. What is osmosis? Okay. First you find out whether this statement is correct. Is this statement correct? When a solution is separated, this is correct statement. Assertion is correct. What about the reason? Diffusion of solvent occurs from a region of higher concentration solution to a region of low concentration solution. This is wrong. Then what is our answer? What answer we are giving? Assertion is correct. Reason is wrong. What answer you will give in the paper?
B.
Answer C. Okay. All right. Next question is coming. Molality is better method to express concentration than molarity. Is the statement correct? You know, there are many methods of expressing the concentrations of the solution like molarity, molality, all this were discussed. What is the definition of the molality, students? Moles of solute per kg of solvent. That is called the molality, is represented by small m. Assertion molality is better method to express concentration molality. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. Molality is defined in terms of mass of the solvent and not mass of the solution. Yes, that is also correct. Is it the correct explanation for the assertion? Both are correct, and yes, it is the correct explanation. What is the answer now? Answer is A. Both are correct,
sir.
and it is a correct explanation. All right. Next question, number 2. Soda bottles are sealed under high pressure. Is it correct? You know, all the aerated drinks, when you open, a gas comes out. There is a gas which is bubbling out, carbon dioxide gas at a very high pressure. Therefore, this is a correct statement.
Yes, sir.
What reason is there? High pressure increases the solubility of carbon dioxide gas. Is it correct or wrong?
It's correct.
It is correct. Is this the correct explanation for the assertion?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Then what answer you will give in the A, B, C, or D?
It will be A.
Answer A. All right. Now it is okay. We have started learning the things. You know, these questions are very, very important. There could be paragraphs and they will ask assertion reason questions to you in the exam. Next question. There will not be any change in concentration of ethanol and water mixture containing 85% ethanol by volume on boiling. Is the assertion correct or wrong? That we discussed in azeotrope. All this we discussed in azeotropes.
Wait, sir.
This is wrong. Then
So
yes,
D, right?
answer will be D. Once the assertion is wrong, the answer is always D. So it is very easy for us. We can fast answer this question. Next question. Benzene and hexane form an ideal solution. Is it correct? This is the correct. Both are, hexane and benzene like dissolves like. Both are non-polar solvents. Both are non-polar solvents, benzene and hexane. It is correct statement. Both benzene and hexane are hydrocarbons. Next question. Benzene is aromatic hydrocarbon. It is aromatic hydrocarbon. And hexane, what are those type of? They are called saturated hydrocarbons. So this is wrong. Then what is the answer?
Yes, sir.
Assertion correct, reason wrong. What is our
C.
answer? C. That is the correct choice. That is the correct choice, students. Next question. 1 mole of NaCl has higher boiling point than 1 molar urea. First, decide this is correct or wrong. If I add 1 mole NaCl and other is urea, which will have higher boiling point or they will have same boiling point? Is it correct or wrong? What happens? NaCl in aqueous solution will dissociate to form 1 mole of this will give 1 plus 1, 2 moles. But urea is non-electrolyte. It does not dissociate. 1 mole of urea will remain 1. Then this is the correct statement. This statement is correct. Reason NaCl dissociates into ions in solution. Is it correct? This is also correct. As you can see, it is dissociating. Is this the correct explanation for the assertion? Is it the correct explanation for the assertion? Yes or no? Yes, it is the correct. Then what answer you are giving?
Yes, sir.
Tell me the answer then. Both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Then what is the answer?
Wait, sir. It will be A.
A is the correct answer. All right. Next question. A raw mango placed in concentrated solution loses water, shrivel into pickle. What happens if I put mango in those वो जो अचार सा बनाते हैं? What they do? They cut the mangoes, put in concentrated salt solution. It shrivels. It becomes smaller in size because it loses water. Is it correct? This is correct. It loses water due to osmosis. Due to osmosis, what happens? This will lose water and therefore it will shrivel into pickle.
Wait, sir.
Next reason, the salt solution is hypotonic compared to raw mango. There are, what type of solutions are there? Isotonic, hypertonic, and hypotonic. You know, isotonic, hypertonic, and hypotonic solutions. Now you are aware of the differences between them. When the concentration is same inside and outside, isotonic. Hyper mean the outside concentration is more. Hypo mean less. Outside concentration is less. Salt solution is hypotonic. That is not correct. It is wrong. It is hypertonic. Then what answer you are giving? Assertion is correct. Reason is wrong. Answer. What answer is there?
If the reason is wrong and the assertion is correct, then it is C.
Answer C. All right. Okay. Next question. Helium is mixed with nitrogen and oxygen in diving cylinders. You know, divers, scuba divers, when they go, they carry a cylinder which you say is oxygen, but it is not pure oxygen. It is mixed with nitrogen and oxygen. That is correct. They have helium in that. This statement is correct. Helium has comparatively low KH value. This is wrong. Rather, helium has high KH value. Higher the KH value, lower the solubility in the blood. Then that is why they use it. Then what answer? Assertion correct, reason wrong.
It will be C.
It will be C. Very good. Next question. Ice containing dissolved sugar will melt at a higher temperature than pure ice. Is it correct statement? You have seen when in the parties they have kulfis or ice creams, they put a lot of salt in the ice. They put a lot of salt in the ice. So there is a depression in the freezing point. There is a depression in the freezing point. So it will not, what will be the result of that? Ice containing dissolved sugar will melt at a higher temperature than pure ice. It will melt at a higher temperature, or there will be depression in the freezing point. It will melt at a lower. Then this is wrong. Assertion is wrong. Dissolving sugar in water leads to depression in freezing. This is correct. Then what is the answer? Wrong assertion means what answer?
Wrong assertion means D.
Answer D. That is the correct answer. Another question is coming. Molar mass of acetic acid in benzene calculated using colligated almost double the actual value. What happens? Acetic acid forms dimer. You know, acetic acid. You have another acetic acid. This is positive, this is negative, this is negative, this is positive, negative. So what happens? Hydrogen bonding takes place and they form dimer. So molar mass of acetic calculated using colligated almost double. That is correct. Reason acetic acid dimerize in solution. That is also correct. Then is that the correct explanation for the assertion? Is it the correct explanation? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Then what answer we will give?
A.
Answer A. Okay. Another last question is coming on the screen from the solution chapter. Assertion: vapor pressure of solution is more than that of pure solvent. Is the statement correct? If I add some
No.
no, this is wrong. This answer is wrong. Then the solute particle occupies certain area of the surface of the solution, which reduces the amount of the vapor. Amount of the vapor, that is correct. Then what answer you are giving?
D.
Assertion is wrong. Assertion is wrong. What answer?
D.
D. So students, you can see that how we answer the questions in the paper. I have sent you my link. You have got my link, YouTube. You got my YouTube link. And I have sent you some important videos which are going to be there in the examination point of view. From the examination point of view, some questions we are solving, and we are constantly sending you videos and are already there in the YouTube for organic chemistry and name reactions, solutions, electrochemistry, surface chemistry. You can go through those videos and also prepare for the coming exams. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
At least one video you can listen one day, half an hour spend and listen to the video, make notes, all organic chemistry reaction, everything that is important. You have to revise the course. Without practice, nothing will happen. You have to practice in order to do good in the exam. So you have subscribed the channel and you can forward our videos to your friends also. If you have some 5-10 friends, you can forward to them. They can subscribe our channel and get lot of lectures which are important for the coming exams. Okay, then I will see you in the next class. All right, bye bye.
Okay, sir. Thank you.